Good afternoon, members of the GA family, participants, fans, supporters, clients, uh, however you want to call it. Today we are going to be interviewing Elena. She is one of the people that helped us a lot in building up GA. She is an amazing friend, an amazing person, and she will talk to us not about hairstyles, but she will tell us what it is like working at GA. She will tell us what is life at GA and all the deepest secrets that we have in our salons. So let me introduce you, Elena. She's here. Hello. Ciao, Elena.
Hello, everybody. Ciao, Gennaro.
How are you? Do you guys hear me? So I can see already some comments, Paolo. Yes, you guys can hear.
Okay, so I guess they can hear me too.
Elena, before we start with a lot of questions and a lot of pictures that we have,
Can I say something prior? Like,
go,
I want to
go,
apologize to all the guys in our team, my good friends, for everything that people are going to see forward.
Okay, so before we start, we apologize for any awkward situation or topic that we are going to bring on. So, Elena, can you tell me a bit about you? When did you start? When did you arrive in our business? How it is? Oh, there is somebody here who wants to say hi.
Oh, ciao, bro.
Ciao, Stan.
So how did I arrive and join your business? To be honest, your business arrived where I was. And I mean, you know that obviously many people don't know this. And it was just a matter of decision then whether I want to go for it or no. And I was on the verge because what I knew from you before I met you was that you were like annoying piece of art.
Has it changed?
No, it never changed. It's only getting worse. But the thing is that people don't know. I only met you like digitally with Sarkis via WhatsApp, and you were at Sardinia then, and you were asking me to do things in the salon, and then you were sending me pictures of the sea, and I was like, okay, this is a bad person. But yeah, then I met you, and you were this messy guy with super tan, with your big bag and with your tattoos, and I was like, okay, we can work with that. So that's how I joined.
So we will start with some questions that I've already prepared. So guys, I'm getting better at this. So I already prepared the questions like this one, and we are asking Elena what it is like working at GA.
Okay. Well, to wrap it up, working at GA is like the healthiest madness that you can get yourself involved in. I think that if you don't have this touch of craziness, you can't make it. It's I mean, for everyone that is just joining now or just joined us before the pandemic or it's about to join us, they have to know that it's a lot of hard work, and it's getting easier, but you don't know, maybe it's gonna get harder again. And you just have to be willing to work all of the hours in the day and then a little bit more. But it pays out with a lot of fun. You make a lot of friends. It's a family. It's a beautiful experience to work at GA. It's really like lots of fun. If I have to support on it.
I mean, I don't know if I already should show some picture, but how is it like in the salon?
How beautiful is my hair. Thank you, Luca.
Thank you, Luca, for making her hair beautiful. So, can you just go a bit deeper into what it means being in the salon?
Of course, if we have time, I can talk a lot about it. So, working in GA, it has three ruling powers, I think. So the things that we have in common, first are hair, which most of the people have in common, not me because I'm terrible with hair. But then we have a lot of passion about what we are doing that we have in common, and then we have music that we have in common. Because honestly, the experience GA is nothing without music, and even though we are all super annoyed with your playlist that we're listening for years now, it's something that keeps us together because every once in a while there is a song that comes up and we just all start singing and dancing, or when we feel down, like we put some music in the salon when there are no clients or when we're opening, and there is a lot of dances, a lot of partying. The latest activity.
So let me pull up some pictures. Let me pull up some pictures, Elena. I'll take some pictures in so we can all see them. So this is
this is the something that shows how hard it is to work at GA. So there will be times, and there have been times where all of us have been broken down mentally for one reason or another. And this is where I have captured one of these moments for Luca. This is Luca there, who just, I don't know what's gotten in his head, but he was like so upset that he was coming to me and Pau and just sitting in her lap and cuddling like a little baby. So if Pau were
So
here, custody over him.
that's Luca trying to seek some comforts from a very hard day at work.
The beautiful thing is that we go down mentally, but then we look and we find support in each other again, like not somewhere outside. So it's a closed circle.
Actually, Luca is here. He's smiling.
Yeah,
so,
I love you, Luca.
All right. Let's take another photo, Elena.
Okay, shoot. Yeah. This is us girls of Notting Hill. I believe that this was on Halloween, somewhere about Halloween time, where we were trying to prove that we don't need to mask ourselves to be spooky. Like we're spooky.
you just take a picture at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was done. I think Ina is trying to bring her eyelids back together here with some patches, but really nothing helps at the end of the day. You're just what you are.
So, yeah, if you do a Saturday in our salons, then you look spooky.
You're ready for Halloween.
All right. You are ready for Halloween. That's great. Marika is asking for help. I think, Marika, we didn't tell you we were about to show this picture. And there is actually worse stuff coming up, guys. A lot worse than that.
Yeah, I mean, if someone feels embarrassed by this point, I would advise you to leave the chat and don't look any further because it's gonna only get worse.
Oh, Mom says hi, even if she didn't type anything. I think she's trying to say hi.
I think it's a lot of kisses. That's her way of sending it.
So, Ele, we go for another question. And yes. So you already said that there are three ruling powers.
Yeah, they are. And but they're very strong. I mean, it's really like we're people from all different places of, I would say, the world, but most of us are from different places of Italy. But there are some other people which are from other places of the world. And somehow we managed to yet find something that puts us together, but so strong, like you can't imagine. I think, you know it, you feel it yourself, but even when you're out of the salon, we're still so strong together that even, I think you put us together and you just left us to go for it. Yeah.
Yes, but even now, where we are all away from each other, I see a huge connection.
Yeah, but
and I love it. I mean, it's beautiful.
I think, and I told that, the other day I was speaking with Marco Vinci Paolo, and we were talking about like social distancing is actually helping us to like increase the distant socializing. Like we're talking to each other even more now when we can't see each other, and we're talking about more important things. So
That's true.
it's a way to look on the bright side.
Ben, let's take another photo and then I ask you another question.
Okay. I'm excited. Okay.
Okay, this is your excitement talking to clients.
This is just is showing how I put all of my heart into talking with people on the phone. It's just like I don't know who told me what on this conversation, but I can assure you this is not like a staged picture. This is me actually talking with someone on the phone. And I don't know what they have told me, but I look so excited about it. Like I genuinely feel about the people on the other side of the phone. And
Ele, but if I was the client here, I would be that excited by looking at your hair. I mean, it looks so healthy in this picture.
it's beautiful. I mean, this color is something that I would probably never had gone for it until I spent a couple of weekends in Wimbledon with Sarah. And she was like, you should go red, you should go red, you should go red. I was like, Sarah, no, please, I just want to cut my hair. She's no, I'm not going to cut your hair. But if you want, I can do red for you. And yeah, she won at the end. So it was her idea. And then we're all keeping it because it just looks amazing. It's beautiful.
So Luca looks like he approves the color.
Yeah, this is right after he did my last choutouche and a little bit of herbs. It's beautiful. I got a lot of compliments about this color. Yeah.
No, it looks great. I know you being the front part of the salon, looking like that with this kind of hair is like a great presentation for what we do.
Absolutely.
Can you answer this question?
The GA team, what people don't know. Okay, I can answer this question. I would start the other way. People know a lot about us because we're extremely open with our customers. We're, some people say that you have to be professional at your workplace with your customers, but I think we're past this and we're just human, and our clients are seeing this, and that's what they love about us. But the team inside, when there are no clients, I mean, it's a beautiful team. We fell in and out of love with each other, and then in again. We'll fight a lot, then we laugh a lot, we cry, we dance. It's just like a whirlpool of emotions, and it's all the good emotions that you just, the fact that we're spending so much time together and so much time in the salon, you can't hold these emotions for so long. You can't take them from the workplace and bring them somewhere else. They all just rush out in the workplace. And this is something beautiful about the team. Like, we're super honest with each other without judging each other, and always, I don't know, we're always ready to help. But as I said in the beginning, that's the reason we create mad stuff. It's because we're all mad. We're all all of our sorts of crazy, and we match.
Yeah, I think we created an environment where hard work and beautiful things and bad things are all passed by the fact that we are very honest with each other, the fact that we are clear, and when it's time to work, there is nowhere to look around, and when it's time to play, we play, and yeah, I also enjoy that a lot. Tell me about this picture.
Oh, this will remain probably until the end of my life one of the craziest things ever happened to me. Uh, this is from our trip to Italy. I think some of our clients know, but many of them don't. They don't know that when we were opening Notting Hill, which was just about 2 years ago, it was Easter period again, and we couldn't find a way for our furniture, which was custom made in Italy, to be transported to the UK. We couldn't find a traditional way. So we found a non-traditional way. We took this bus thing, truck, and me being the only person with a driving license apart from you that could drive, we just went and picked up our furniture. And this is, I think it's also
So
the way
wait,
there.
wait,
So
wait. People don't know. Where was the beginning of our trip, and where was the end of our trip?
Okay, the beginning of our trip was Fulham Broadway, and the end of our trip was
It
Notting
was
Hill.
Arthur Road, Elena. It was Arthur Road.
Okay, but we left from in the morning from Fulham, no?
Yeah, we left
Anyway,
from Fulham in the morning, and we got to Sicily 2 days later
yeah, we got to
with a van
Sicily.
driving.
We went through France, we went through Mont Blanc, we stopped in Bologna, we stayed in Naples. It was just the day after Pasqua. We ate so much.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of you eating an Easter traditional. Okay, this is what we picked up in Sicily.
Yeah, this is
You
where our
remember?
trip ended, and this is a Sicilian olive tree in front of Kensington Palace Gardens that we
Okay.
we
So, guys,
handmade.
this tree was on the ground somewhere in Sicily, and 2 days later, no, 5 days later, was in Notting Hill.
Yeah. When it was supposed to be
Yeah.
in Wimbledon, but that doesn't matter. We just showed it to the people in Notting Hill.
Who is this guy?
This is Giacomo. I love Giacomo.
I don't know if he's following today, Giacomo. I don't know. He's usually top fan. Ciao, Cri.
Ciao, Chris.
So
this
yes,
is
this
Giacomo
is.
that not many people know, because he was for a very short period with us because he wanted to go back to Italy. But he was working with us before we refurbished Notting Hill, and he was one of the first people to, start presenting GA in Notting Hill. And he's an amazing guy. I love him so much. Like, he has another type of madness. He's completely different to all of your guys. He's super quiet, super, patient, but he has another type of madness. And we became very close for the short period we were working, and we still keep in touch. And we're still waiting for him to come to London.
Yeah, Giacomo, I speak to him every day almost, talking about how the business is going, how is the situation in Italy. It's the kind of friend you will always have as a friend. It's not somebody who is always very sincere and honest, and this is what friends are like. So, hi Giacomo. If you are not seeing this today, we are saying hi to you.
I know you're gonna watch us later. So we love you and we miss you. Yeah.
Oh, this is a nice picture.
Yeah. So this is very showing picture. This is the first day when I met Pau when he touched my hair. And that was the result. So what I can say about this day is, like, I had my Dow long bob, my natural color with some accidental red lights in it. However, we all remember this period. Anyway,
yeah,
I met Paolo. He was looking super cool, like with some white trousers with his rings and earrings. And since I met him, until he started doing my hair, he told me like 20 times that I'm very beautiful. And, when he built up that confidence in me, I was like, okay, then do whatever you want with my hair. So I'm beautiful anyway. And this is how he won. And he got to do whatever he wants with my hair. This was about 4 or 5 hours procedure. And he did great. I mean, it was something completely different from what I've ever had before. and you were there. I think Giorgio was there, and yeah, he just went for it without any plan, or at least he didn't share with me what his plan. And we put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like this guy that just throws the stuff on top and does magic.
Ele, let me ask you another question now, which would be, you are part of the reception front of house. You deal with special customers and things like that. So, what is yes? Let's say customers with extreme requests or particular requests.
Yeah.
So, what is like working at the front? What is like working with certain people and being the person in between the team and the clients?
Okay. Well, unlike what people think, it's a very hard job. So, especially when we're doing something that is not traditional, so people are not aware of it. So, as much as knowledge of theory the guys are having about herbal colors, about techniques, and about hair in general, this is accurate much that we at the front should know. But I think the most interesting. Are you still there, Gennaro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so I think the most interesting and the most enjoyable part of me being on the front and mediating between people and hairdressers is the matchmaking. Like when you speak with a person and maybe you hear something insignificant that they say that just reminds you of a person of a team, and like they're gonna get along very well. Like or the person is wanting something to change, but you feel this lack of confidence, and who exactly is the person of the team that's gonna do the last push and make them change. And this is very interesting. It's like a psychological part of the job that you just have to listen to each word that they say. And for example, if I have a client that is very chatty on the phone, and ask all kind of questions, I would send them to someone like Luca so they can chat a lot, because he's the same affable, cute person. And
Yes.
this is something very interesting. So it's not an easy job. Like you have to, at first, you have to know your team like the fingers on your palm. Like you have to know them very well.
Yeah, so you are like the Badu of the hairdressing, or the Badu, the Tinder, the grinder of hairdressing,
Yeah, exactly.
the platform.
Yeah, but it's very funny. It's super satisfying when this person, the client, comes after their service with their stylist, and they're like, "Oh, I love him or I love her. They're super nice. We had such a great time, and I love my hair." And you're like, "Okay, you did it again." Yeah, so it's very challenging job, and I think for us at reception, sometimes the most challenging part is trying not to kill you, like you, Gennaro. But otherwise, everything else it's fun. As hard as it is, it's fun and it's worth it.
Yeah, the front of house has always been one of the main things that I wanted to change in our industry. As I already mentioned, I worked in very good places in different ones, and what was missing was the customer service, starting from the front of house. So I think that part, that's why sometimes I'm a bit extra annoying with you guys, because that part has to be spotless, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know that customer service requires, as I was saying yesterday, a bit more of a mental open flexibility and will, because any customers, needs to be is a person. It's not a product. So we have to deal
They're
with them.
individual, like all of us. I mean, they're people before they become our customers. So you just have to listen to them and understand what is there for them that we can do. And I mean, I'm a natural customer spoiler. That's why some of the guys in the salon sometimes just can't bear with me, because I just want to always make it the way of the customer, like whatever that suits them. And but it's just very important. I think it's appreciated. Sometimes creates chaos in the salon and people are getting fussy about it because we're running late, but at the end it's all worth it, because you know, I think this is something that lacks at many places, not just in the
Exactly.
is in all of the industry. It's just lacking the genuine care about people. So this
Yeah,
is
it's we are missing in 2020. This is going. It's a bit of a problem to find somebody in a business that keeps that kind of care of like a family-run business. Like, so yeah, I appreciate that. And Elena is the best. Luca is saying. Yeah, I mean, Elena deals with very particular customers. You know, in every business you have the super extremely demanding customers, and you know, and Elena is able to deal with these people very well. So
yeah, well, I
this is
can't take
another.
the full credit. Like all of us are dealing with them, because you know
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
non-stop in the salon, but it was my choice, because you know we're all different people, and you, me, Conrad, Lucy, and we all have different approach. But I, I've tried my approach when we were not yet GA, even, and it sort of worked. And because I'm the person that I am, because these people sometimes can be, you know, like difficult to communicate, but I don't take it personally, and I think that worked out for many of them, and
yes,
it helped us do our job well. So it's a cool thing. I mean,
it's
it's
a
a
good
challenge.
thing.
You've got to love a challenge.
Uh, Elena, can you tell me a bit about what is the experience?
What is the GA experience?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is most for the clients, because you know what they get when they come in. It's you know, it's a bit a delusional look that we have from the front. You come in and you see this luxury salon with all this, you know, we put a lot of natural and beautiful materials into the interior design. So you see this gold, and you see this marble, and you see this beautiful people, and then you go in and it's a family, and it's you know, we're having such laughs. We are just sucking in all the people that are walking in the salon, and we're making them part of us. And it's such fun. This is, I mean, apart from the experience that you're gonna have for your hair, which I think the fact that we care just shows everywhere in whatever we do, even in the coffee that we do, you know, because it's super nice. And yeah, I mean, it is. We actually cared about the full experience. We are there to provide great care, definitely, and beauty. The girls from the beauty are also amazing. But at the end of the day, you know, like if there was something that was lacking in your experience, we wouldn't be so happy about it. That's why there are people to take care about everything. You know, you have your stylist taking care of your hair, you have your reception taking care of your appointments, you have your assistants making coffees and stuff, and making sure that you're in clean environment and everything. And then after the point of, you know, the visible things comes the feeling that we all have for each other. I will never forget. It was one of the busiest periods. I think it was around Christmas time, the year before last Christmas, when we were, you know, Notting Hill was still something new, and the salon was so packed, and you would see clients with the gowns, with the bandanas, you know, just standing on the bar talking to each other. Another one is coming, and they're like seeing a friend of them inside the salon. They're like, you know, all this feeling that you feel like there's nothing more that you can do in this environment. It's just beautiful. Everyone is enjoying themselves, even people who are known to be in a very high lifestyle and, you know, very respectful figures of the community in London. They come in and they're like kids like us. So
Yes.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think this was another aspect I also wanted to change. You know, being a luxury salon doesn't mean that you have to be snobby or things like that, because people are people at the end of the day. In their homes, they have the same feelings, the same emotions, the same everything that we have, and everybody does. So when you have a very simple, genuine attitude, even when you are extremely busy, instead of pretending that everything is fine, you tell them, listen, nothing is fine, we have to deal with it.
Again, here,
I
people,
mean,
please forgive us.
forgive us, and we will, you know, this is appreciated. I always noticed this, and also I've seen people that were acting differently in you know, where I was working in previously, became more on our level in our
I
salons.
think it's contagious. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, when you're at the place where people are embracing all their imperfections as human beings like us, and you know, you just stop feeling awkward and you feel yourself, and you embrace your craziness too, and we just we're all at this together, and at the end of the day our goal is for them to have their great hair, and that's their goal too, so we just enjoy the process.
Yeah. Va bene, let me take another picture that we can take a look
I
at.
think something fun. I want to laugh.
Okay. What about this one? Do you remember this one?
I do remember this one. I
Wait,
do
we
not
didn't have a
remember what's
Wi-Fi.
happening in our head.
We were
Huh?
missing Wi-Fi. What was it?
No, I mean, I honestly, I do not believe, I do not remember what's gotten into our head. I think it was just an immense amount of working hours, and that was just
Yes.
before we left for Mexico. So we were super excited, and I was super excited because you're gonna leave me alone for 2 weeks, and and it was all the excitement and emotions, and there was something going on in the web then, or just in our heads, that the government is listening to us.
Right.
And I think
So
that was
yeah,
was
yeah. I think that was a very long day.
Huh?
It was after a very, very long day, like
It
really
was
10
after
o'clock in the evening.
extremely long day. And then we didn't only do this. I mean, this we did to protect ourselves from the government, obviously, because smart government. And and then we also, I think we put some GA gowns, and we wanted to go home with them. But then we forgot something in the salon, so we went back to the salon. Then we went again, and it was about 1,000 people that saw us like this. And I don't know,
Yeah, like this
you
plus
also
the
send
gown.
pictures to clients.
I think so, yes. What about this one? That was this was our Notting Hill salon before
That's
refurbishment.
bringing me so much nostalgic memories.
Yeah.
This is the demolished Notting Hill salon, which with Marco Olivieri we just tear down everything, and then I had a salon sale. We took everything on that day, and it was a very long day. Literally, we were taking out desks, chairs, wash basins, shelves, everything that it's present in the salon, and that was the end result. Yeah, we just demolished this place and we made it a canvas to build up GA Notting Hill.
Yeah, it looks a lot different, guys. Oh, this one.
This is a beautiful picture. I don't know if you remember in the beginning
I
of
do.
yeah,
I
in
do.
the
I
beginning
do.
of opening Notting Hill, we were so proud with this product. We still are, but we were so proud with how it looked and the fact that it's there. You know, not just how it looks, but you were so proud of the fact that you built it up so far. And every
Yeah, I
time
mean,
we would take
every
a picture like
evening,
this, huh?
every evening, locking down the salon, I would just stare at this image
Yeah,
for
we
like
were
10
taking a
minutes.
picture of it. It was so nice. Look how beautiful it looks with the light and everything. So it's an
Yeah.
important moment. It's just, helping us to look back and appreciate what we've done.
Oh yes, no, it's lovely that we kept these pictures. I am really happy. Oh, this is your trip when we went to Naples and you had pastiera.
A Prosiera is my weak
Yeah.
spot, my
Yeah.
Achilles heel, as you all know.
Yeah,
And
there is my dad.
this is your dad, who is an amazing person, and I've never been able to exchange actual words with him because he speaks Napolitan and I don't even speak Italian yet. But we just got along so well, like just with a beer and with aperitivo. Like we didn't have to talk. Like I could see in his eyes and in mine. And here I'm drinking a beer while eating pastiera, which is a terrible thing to do. But at this point of our trip, just it didn't matter anymore. And
Yes.
it was great. Yeah, it was.
So you learned some that you can eat a sweet and have cappuccino or beer, right? You cannot have like cappuccino with pizza and beer with pastiera. Like now you know.
Who says that I cannot? I can have whatever I want to do. It's my problem afterwards. I mean,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, it would have tasted better the beer with the pizza or the pastiera with the coffee. But we only live once.
This one, I think, was at the pub outside of the salon, wasn't it?
No, this is not the pub, Jenny. I don't think if you are aware of this evening. We made
No, maybe I wasn't there.
We made a camping in front of GA in Notting Hill because the pub was packed with people and there were no places for us to sit. And we were ready for a night out. So what we did after work, obviously, we took out chairs. We took out chairs from the salon. We just made like a nice camping in front of the entrance of Notting Hill. And we were having drinks there. You can see in the background Marco Olivieri and Luca, and this is Georgia and Marika. And yeah, we got drunk there, and then we put everything back.
Beautiful.
And the next day you couldn't see. So
yeah.
And this is not a single occasion.
Marika, I will call you later, Marika, and we'll talk about it. And George as well. Oh, this is another picture of my father.
This is a great picture. I really love this picture because, it's like showing the generation. And this is when your father, cause he barely comes to London. It's mostly your mom that comes in. And
yeah, he's a seaside person.
Exactly. That's where he has to stay. If I could, I would stay at the seaside too. But this is when he came to London, and it was a rainy day. That's in front of Notting Hill Salon, and I think he already regretted it when he saw the rain.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice picture. I mean, even though your father is, like, it's a typical father and doesn't show a lot of his emotions, I think he was very proud of you at this point, and you were you were showing him how you build up everything, and he was like,
he is. He still doesn't tell me, but I've heard that he talks a lot about it.
Tell you, but I think it's obvious. Yeah, super cool. And you look like twins with the, oh my god.
About twins. You're talking about twins.
Talking about twins. Yeah, that was a good time, Yeah, well, this is Halloween a couple of years ago, and I think I've posted this picture on Instagram with the title "Me and My More Beautiful Sister," because that's what you said, that you're more beautiful here. And you can see on my face that I'm laughing out loud, like I'm gonna probably die in a couple of seconds after this moment. And
I had some fringe issues.
Yeah, but this was not your final outfit for Halloween, though. I don't know if we have a picture to show with your final outfit, but
no, that one I cannot put that one, not even for joking.
Okay, I'm gonna put it someday. Yeah, but this was a
Uh,
very fun night. We all got dressed and crazy, and we went out to Piccadilly. It was a very fun night. Yeah.
what are you
This
doing,
is a
Elena,
not
here?
day. This is part of my reception duties in GA. It's fixing equipment and troubleshooting the salon. This is something. I mean, when you work with so many people in a facility like Notting Hill, where everything is like super like luxury, and when you have this crazy amount of people coming in the salon, eventually every day something's gonna break down or just a little bit. So you have to
Yes.
fix it, and you can't call maintenance because you have to fix it in the matter of 3 seconds. So this is what we do at our working place. This is me fixing a chair. I don't know what was wrong with it, but yeah.
It's a very nice can-do attitude. Uh,
Yeah, well,
that's
you have no choice. You have to do it. I mean, if you can't do it, I don't know what is the answer of this. If you can't do it, what? You can't allow yourself to not do it. You just have to. So there's
no.
always one or two.
I have before we go ahead, I have some good news for you for everybody. One, it's I will tell them later, but they are very good news. One is regarding the coronavirus help that we can try to give out. And also another one is about the products because I will tell you at the end of the video. Elena, can we
Yes.
just change topic and tell me a bit something like regarding hairdressing? What have you learned about hair?
Okay. Well, as I mentioned, being reception and having to, meet the people all over the phone or in person, you have to know as much as the guys know, like theory. Like you have to be able to explain not just by heart, but actually understand what they're doing. So you can be able to recommend something, or you can understand what service the client needs. But this is obvious. It's for all of us. But what I convinced myself is that if you maintain a healthy hair, as healthy as possible, and you have a good haircut, it's impossible that you have a bad hair day. It's just you forget about bad hair days. Like literally, I mean, I can show me, but I've seen it for many times. I've never heard a customer who's been with us for a while telling that they can't help their hair, they can't maintain it, or they can't shape it because if your stylist did the right thing with the haircut, regardless what the weather is, or if you brushed your hair or not, or if you do a styling or not, it always looks good. And this is what I learned. And apart from all the other things, the other things are just fascinating how people are able to work with the herbs, with organic colors, and what
Yeah.
they can achieve. Just it's just crazy. And the more you work with it, the more you realize how good is it, not only for the hair, but for the stylists themselves and their hands and their lungs, the things that they breathe, and for the environment, for the water, because all these chemicals that we throw in the water when we wash hair of tint, not we, but the industry,
Yeah.
it's going in our water, and then you have to feed it. So why not doing it otherwise?
Yes. So, is there anything that people need to know about our philosophy of natural products and organic approach?
Well, it's a philosophy that is not just related to organic colors, but it's an organic philosophy itself. It just comes by heart, and it can be seen in everything that we do, not just in the way that we work here, but the way we communicate, the way that we advertise, the way that it's all organic. And it's not just philosophy, it's like a way of life. And you could call it religion. That's you. I'm not that fanatic, but it is in a way. It's just it changed the thing that you're doing when you see the good results that they're bringing. It changed your philosophy and your mindset for the rest of the world. So
I've spoken with some of the juniors, and they happened to see normal way of doing hair, normal way of coloring, and this is Reka, for example. One day I was walking out of London Bridge with her, and she was like, "Gennaro, I don't think I can ever go and do normal colors anymore. It just doesn't come as nice. It doesn't give that good feedback."
no, it's beautiful. I mean, the fact that you can do it, it's been next to you all the time. Like it's right there in the forest, or it's. I mean, obviously you don't just pick it up and you put it on your hair, but the fact that it exists and you can grow it, you can, it's just a great thing. You don't need a lab, you don't need the chemicals anymore, and you put that on your hair and on your face or whatever. It's just nature for nature. I think we're the knights of nature.
All right. So before the last two questions, I show the guys a couple more pictures.
Please do.
I think 1 second, this is not working properly. So this is when I was trying a new haircut.
Yeah, this is after another long day when we know about how Connor tends to leave his hair very long. And this is you cutting his hair with the, how do you call this machine, this thing cutting, flex? I don't know how you call it.
Flex,
I don't yeah, and this is you trying to cut his hair, and he trusts you. This is, I think this is showing how much you have to trust your stylist.
So we are about to introduce as a new tool, and I believe this is also Conrad trying to figure out. It's Marco Olivieri.
Yeah.
Marco, what are you doing?
I don't know what he's looking for. Maybe he lost his socks in the dryer or something else. But it's very funny because you just walk in the staff room and you see half of Marco inside the dryer, looking to fix something probably. And we have this a lot, especially with Marco. He's like, I mean, honestly, he's so funny.
He's amazing.
It's a
yes.
pleasure.
I call him the engineer, the architect, something. He always fixes something, and he always does it properly. I mean, some people
works after,
Yes. He's always working on something. If there is no client, he's working on to fix something, trolleys or washing machine. And
if there's nothing to fix, he's gonna demolish something and then put it back together.
Put it back. Oh, this is cute.
This is a great picture. This is one of our most regular customers. This is one of her daughters, and she's also a very regular customer. And they love coming to the salon. They love Paolo. In general, they have a lot of fun. And this is after you did her hair. Like, they always come to hug their stylist after that. And we capture this moment. They're very cute, both of them. And have great amount of pictures in the salon. And their whole families are customers. And they're super nice people. And you can see, like, she's so enjoying being amongst us because it's just the vibe.
Okay, Ele, I think with the pictures we are done. I have a couple of more questions, and then we close this interview, and I'm gonna give the guys the great news.
Okay.
Allora, the easy one or the difficult one first?
Surprise me. What's that?
Definition of beauty.
Oh, isn't that our favorite question? Yeah. Well, I've talked with many of the guys about this, and I think for me, personally, how I understand things, apart from hair, apart from fashion, apart from everything, and it applies to every part of our life. It's like if you find the balance between care, when you take good care of things, and comfort, I think this is beauty. Like if you, for example, take hair, if you take a good care of your hair and you wear it comfortably, I think it brings out the beauty. And I think this is for everything. It's just a synergy between these both. And
So
when you're
care,
not pretending, yeah,
care is the word.
it just gives you style. It gives you chic without being pretentious, because you're comfortable with it and it suits you. I think it's two-way thing. Like if it suits you, it's comfortable. If it's comfortable, it suits you, and then you can be beautiful. So I think, yeah, I've thought about this since I was listening to the rest of the guys, and I think for me that's the definition.
The last one.
Go for it.
Yes, I'm writing it because I didn't have it here.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
it's here. Name one product that you cannot be without.
The product that I can't be without is my phone, because whenever I need something, I take my phone and I call one of the guys and I ask them what to do with my hair. This is
Right.
what I do. But no, really, if I have to be honest, I get the chance to try a lot of products, and then whichever I like, I just take it with me home to keep using it so I can recommend to people. But I think something that is very universal for ladies and can be used across all types of hair, it's the Glam Shine Cloud.
Glam Shine Cloud.
Yeah, I don't know if you have it there.
I do. Bear with me, guys. You can talk about it. Aspetta. Aspetta.
We all use it a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a product that we drink in the salon, and it's you can use it multi-purpose, but it's a great feature for the hair. You can top it up. So if you styled your hair today, you spray it with Glam Shine. Tomorrow you can refresh it with a little bit of Glam Shine Cloud. And it's very practical and very economic product, because you literally just need a tiny bit of it, and it gives you that's the one, yeah. It just gives you that extra shine, and even if your hair is not in its best condition, that, if you're on the halfway of the journey to getting healthy hair, you can use this product to, give that shine that you're looking for. So I really like it, and I see how much the guys are using it, and it smells fantastic too.
It smells good.
So if they use it, it makes sense that it's a good product.
So, always Glam Shine Cloud. And this will bring me to the next thing and the last thing, which is the good news. So, one of the good news is that on our website, by next week, we are going to be able to sell the products, and they will get to your door between 24 to 48 hours. So that's a great thing. So you can order it on the website and it will be at your place very, very quick. We made a deal with a shipping company. It's going to be super fast. So any product that you want to buy, don't email anymore, because we have to, it's going to be more complicated. Just go on the website. There is a shop page where you can pick up your favorite products, add it to the basket, and we will send it over to you. The second thing will be, and this is something that I care a bit more, which is we are also partnering with Alway to deliver hand cream for the hospitals that are in the area. So because the nurses are using a lot of hand sanitizer with alcohol, so their hands are starting to break. So we are going to ship to the hospitals the hand cream so they can actually find some relief from all that amount of hand sanitizer and make their life a bit easier. Yes, with Ivan, who is delivering them sweets, cupcakes, and cakes. So I'm going to do this also next week. And this is something I wanted to share with you, and I hope it's going to make these people a bit more ease at work because they are saving so many lives.
Just a reminder that we should take care of each other at these times, and not only.
Yes, so I will update you with more info about this, and when we are doing it, I will also probably will do a live streaming when we are going to do this. But for now, we are all set up. So I believe the next person doing the live with us will be Andrea. She was the most nominated person yesterday. And guys, I'm going to put up another poll for Thursday. So Thursday we need to vote for the next person who's going to be live with me at 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna remain the top time.
Okay, so thank you very much, and thank you, Elena, for being with us today. We will see you very soon.
Will do.
So guys, yes, before we close, I want to repeat about the thing that we're doing with the hospitals and my friend Ivan, who actually makes amazing cakes, cupcakes, and is delivering all this stuff to the hospitals, NHS workers, and they love him. They are super happy because it brings a bit of joy at the end of the day. And I also want to join this, help that is trying to do with products like hand cream that Alway will give us, for these ladies and gentlemen that are working at the hospital so hard. So we are going to provide them with a bit of relief, bit of whatever we can on our side from GA to the hospitals and the nurses. And and that's it. Regarding the products on our website, from next week you can actually order your favorite home care, and that will be delivered at your doorstep in 48 hours. This is what we're trying to do these weeks where we are not having customers or not working. It's trying to help the community with the hospitals and trying to help our clients to get their home care on time and on their doorstep. So thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much for Elena. And tomorrow we will see you at 3 o'clock with Andrea. Bye.